Chanel Spider.
Fellow Toastmasters and guests, imagine you lost it all. Of the necessities that you need, you no longer have shelter and you no longer have food. Imagine that you were a survivor in Haiti. I watched an image online, CNN broadcasted footage of the soldiers giving bags of rice out to the people. And it was, I felt so happy for them because I could only imagine not having anything, not even food. And I don't know what they were saying in their native language, but they were dancing and they were singing because they knew that they had help until chaos broke loose. Men came and snatched bags away from women, women that needed those bags to feed their children. There are people fighting for bags of rice in 2010? Is this the world that we live in? No. Tell me this is not the world that my princess will live in. This is Kanzi. It's my baby, she's 5. It's Kanzi Swahili for treasure. And she is exactly that. And I don't think that Kanzi deserves to live in a cruel world like this. Have we come to this point where we don't even care about each other? So much so that people fight for bags of rice? I refuse to let that be the world she lives in. I mean, here in America, we eat in abundance. And then there are kids across the water whose bones show through their bodies? What? This is not acceptable. And it pains me to think that that's the world that my treasure has to live in. We have got to do a better job, people. We have got to do a better job right now. I mean, understand what I'm saying. The children are left with this. And I'm 25 years old. I did not create this world, but I'd be doggone if I sit back and let this happen to my treasure. You know, it irks me when I hear old people talk about how messed up my generation is. And the generation behind me, how crazy the music they listen to. I'm sorry, who was responsible for teaching us any different? We were gonna teach ourselves everything, right? This is not cool to me because we have got to be responsible for teaching the children. Somewhere in between the civil rights movement and the women's rights movement, people were like, no, we're gonna do this. And then folks got comfortable. They got educated. They got good government jobs. And they stopped caring. And now people are fighting for bags of rice? We have got to do something. There is power in one. There's power in me. There is power in all of you. I need your help. We have got to teach the children. We have to teach them that money is not everything. It's not. And you can have a good title and you can make a lot of money and have no character. And if you work in Washington, D.C. like me, you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay? And we have got to teach the children that you can't be so judgmental. This is the melting pot. There are people of all cultures here, different backgrounds, different beliefs, right? And no, we don't have to agree with everything that they say, but we gotta respect it, right? And we have to teach the children, cut that television off. I work so hard, I get up when it's dark, I come home when it's dark sometimes, and I be daggone if my baby is being taught by Disney Channel. Oh no, we don't watch TV in my house because I don't like their influence on the little ones. And we have to teach the children that war is never the answer, ever. Look at the history. You will not shoot your way to peace in Afghanistan and Iraq. You won't get peace by kicking in people's doors. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Hello? Do we remember our history? It's in books. You can read it. Make them read it. We have to teach the children that this is our earth. It belongs to us. Okay? been here far before we got here, and it'll be here hopefully long after we leave. Take care of it. We have to teach the children to care and to help. You know, I have a best friend. Back in middle school, we were best of friends. She called me and she told me during the snowstorm that her and her 3 children were put out of their apartment. And she was staying in a hotel not too far from where I live. I don't have much. But I was able to make them a home-cooked meal, go to the hotel, and add some time to her stay there, just buy her a little bit of time. You have to help people because Haiti is in D.C. too. People are fighting in D.C. too for shelter, for food, for health care, and maybe not physically, but they are struggling for the basic necessities. You know somebody that could use your help. This is not the world that my treasure will live in. And we can't wait for the government to do something special. My beloved president said, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Not yes, he can. And JFK said, ask not what your country can do for you, but instead ask what you can do for your country. What are you trying to do for your country that gives you so much? This is not the world that my princess will live in. Yes, we can. Do it for the children. Teach a child. Someone could use your help. Now you all are nodding with me. You agree with me, yes. Well, now you are obligated to go out there tonight and start. Because if not, you are just as horrible as the person that snatched that bag of rice out that mother's hands. Yes, we can.